Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here with us today for another Akashic Record Readings show for you with our readers, Linda Day Gonzalez, Viviani Heller, and Diana Bowles. So excited to have you all here. I see a lot of people in the chat. We just don't name check to save you time so you get as many readings as you can. And with that being said, we want to say go to these lovely ladies' channels. The information is below, and you can like and subscribe, and you can donate there on their PayPal buttons. But if you want to donate here too, we'll make sure it gets to everybody. And book a reading. These readings, an hour-long reading, can just literally change your life. So in case you didn't know that. And so we're going to start out with the 3 breaths. But before I do that, I just want to say, remember to stay till the end where we have the healing, the clearing from the Akashic Record Masters, because that is not to be missed, the energy that comes from that. So with that said, take a deep breath in and hold it at the top for a few beats, and then release it through your mouth. Exhale. And another deep breath in, holding it at the top for a few beats, and then exhaling through your mouth. And another deep breath in, holding it at the top, and then exhaling through your mouth. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Record Masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you. And so all of you in the chat and your fur babies, we will accept readings for your fur babies as well. So have those ready. So we open ourselves to the light as a group. Those here now, the fur babies now and in the future who watch this show. And with this light, we open ourselves to our truth. And with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose. And with this light, we open ourselves to be guided toward our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so this group, all that I've mentioned above, are here given the best truth to serve us on our healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for us in this moment. And with that, the light and guidance, we unlock the energy field of this group to receive the record of our souls. So with that said, let's go in and look at the questions. I saw a few of them already. Okay, so here's the first one from for Linda. Scott, Scorpio sun, cute.
Hi, Scott.
Thanks, Scott, for being here. So the question is, what do I need to heal in this life that happened in a past one?
That's a really good question, Scott. I'll find out. You suffered persecution in a past life. Some kind of I'm not sure if you were I'm not sure what you're fleeing from, but I see you fleeing with your family. You're a woman, and I'm so a Jew fleeing from there's flames behind you and a lot of people shouting and screaming, and you're just running. You got a baby in your arms.
Shh, quiet.
The word that's falling into my head is pogrom. So Russia, Eastern Europe, Poland, Ukraine, so as a result of that experience, that experience gave you, you got a spiritual wound or mark. I don't know. I don't have the word for it. Where you're afraid to stand out or stand up or be remarkable in any way. To be, it's a soul wound. Because these were people that you lived next to, that ate your food. I'm just being told this. I don't know what that means. Like they were at your house eating with you, or you prepared food and sold it. I'm not sure. They ate your food. They accepted your kindness. They were kind towards you and your family. And all of a sudden they've turned against you. And so that wounded you deeply. A real soul betrayal, deeply, deeply felt. So yeah, the result has been a wound to your self-esteem. Well, I wouldn't say self-esteem. No, it's not really self-esteem. It's more like your willingness to be public, your willingness to stand up, your willingness to not care what other people think, because in the bottom of your heart, there's always this: they're going to turn against me. They're going to turn against me. There's no guarantee that this is real. There's no guarantee they're going to be, like there's this underlying fear, a fear. Under all of that, fear and pain. And at the end of this, Val will do, well, I don't know if it's going to be Val, we'll do a clearing, and that will help alleviate that. My experience with clearings and the healings is that you'll have so this is my experience. You have weird dreams for a few days, and things start to lift. So thank you for the question, Scott. It's an amazing, amazing way to learn about yourself, is to ask about those kinds of questions of the Akashic records. I hope this helps.
You're muted, Val.
I know, I was just catching myself. Thank you for that. Linda, thank you for that answer. And Scott, thank you for your question. We have Sean Burke for Diana. I'd love to know why every time I get into a good space, life throws me a curveball and I spiral right out of it. Is this what I chose? I'm getting old and cannot recover my life as well anymore. Yeah.
Hi, Sean. These curveballs are for you to understand your self-conviction. A curveball blindsides you when you are not certain of yourself. These trials are to give you the opportunity to believe in yourself, to trust in yourself. Is it a part of your lesson? Yes. That which we cannot endure, but you do continue to endure. it does get harder to bounce back as humans because we age. But the soul does not, and the soul needs to stand in the conviction of the heart and mind connection. Trust yourself more often. Believe that every setback is actually an opportunity to start again. It's that ever potent Mercury retrograde. And they say that while laughing. Because we always have to make repairs. And that's the message.
Thank you. That is beautiful. Thank you, Diana. And Sean, thank you for your question.
I hope that helped, Sean.
Yeah. And Care Bear says for Linda, Sunday in Light Language, Gerald's channel, I saw the same book earlier in the week that they saw. I made a comment of a red and gold book, a red book, gold writing. Never shared a vision like that. What do the records say? Is it a new gift? Is it a new gift? Care Bear is asking.
Okay. So, so you saw the same book earlier in the week, like in a vision that you had.
I think Linda was there that night. There's no way I could have known the colors because they didn't talk about it. Mind blowing. So she had,
I was in the chat that night myself.
Oh.
I remember Care Bear.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a gift that you've always had that you're just opening up the channel to. You're just beginning to accept that this is like you're ready for it. That the channel is opening, but you've always had it. You're ready for it. It's clairvoyance, which you already knew, but it's clairvoyance into the future. They don't really want to tell me much more than that, other than it will develop. Well, wait, let me just double check that and ask a different way. You're meant to develop that. Through meditation. And awareness. So from what they're showing me, just to be aware of what's going on inside your own head, and don't be so quick to dismiss things as being being your imagination, because it could be imagination is how they speak to us anyway. So yeah, it's your imagination, but you're not making it up. If you get my meaning. Be aware, meditate, accept it, nurture it, it'll grow. Good luck, Care Bear.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you, Linda.
So cool.
And
yeah,
it's cool. Thank you, Care Bear, for that. That is cool. And here's Viviani back.
Sorry, I got disconnected. Sorry about that.
Things happen. So we'll go to Diana next, which is Andrea, who's asking, was I a pirate a sailor, some kind of adventure in a past life.
Hi, Andrea. Why, yes, you were. Yes, you were. I'm seeing Jean Lafitte. You were on board that ship. You were an officer, not high ranking, but a petty officer. Went on from port to port. You had some underhanded dealings, as did everyone. Successfully stashing treasure. And now they're showing me a very old cover from Treasure Island. So there are abandonment issues that go with this. You defected, you left the ship, you got lost, you were thrown overboard. That part I am not seeing. But it wasn't the first time, nor was it the last. And remember, there's time hopping that goes on. It wasn't consecutive lifetimes. And they are saying that you often went back in time because you liked the high seas of the 1700s. And now they're showing me the Spice Islands. And that you had knowledge of hoodoo the voodoo. That's what they're saying. So you were a soothsayer, but you were on board the ship. They kept you on board the ship. You were the magician. So that you've had several lifetimes. They've shown me several lifetimes. 3 that I can count, where you were on the high seas and kept going back to that era. I hope that answers some of your questions or makes sense.
That's great. Thank you, Diana, for that. And Andrea, thank you for your question. And for Viviani, we have Willow Love who says, do my guides have any uplifting messages? Anything I can do not to spiral? Not sleeping well, no income, dead rat smell, still plumbing issues, etc.
Hi, Willow Love. Let's see what the masters have to say about this. Okay. I got this too shall pass. Don't let this get to you. The energies are crazy right now. Everything will settle. try to listen to meditation music to help you with the sleep part. And do something to cleanse the energy in your environment, in your home, such as sage burning if you can, or use sound to clear the energy. Everything will get better soon. They're saying sometimes things get a little worse before they can get better. But even with all this, think positive and think of things that you're grateful for to change the energy too. And then they just said again, this too shall pass. So I hope that helped you, Willow Love. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Viviani, for that. And thank you, Willow Love, for your question. And we have motivation for Linda, who's asking any messages from Spirit, please. So we'll just say from the Akashic Record Masters.
Motivation has several messages that she wanted to change her question. So, go ahead.
Do you have a time?
Yeah, go ahead, motivation, and put it in the chat, and I'll see it. We'll all see it, and we can post it. And okay, here it is. It's the latest comment. What has blocked me from having true love in my life, and will I ever happen new love? I know some things need to be healed. Okay. I'll wait for Val to find the question, but I'll start asking.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm looking.
It's I don't have. Oh wait, it's at 2:53. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I get that this is part of your life, your choices that you made before you came here. This is part of your life path. You have chosen. You've chosen this, and they won't answer whether it's temporary or permanent. So I'm guessing because they won't answer, it means that that's something that you have to decide for yourself. It means that you have free will in this. You're faced with circumstances, a lot of them internal. You're right that you need to heal. They don't even want to tell me if this is part of your contract or not. They're just saying it's choices that you made. the advice that I'm getting is heal and self-awareness. So I don't know, therapy, meditation, because they always say meditation. Focus on yourself, focus on your own growth, focus on what brings you joy, what brings you pain, avoid what brings you pain, and go towards what brings you joy. This is what your life is. This is what everyone's life is about. To discover your path, to discover your purpose, to discover the people that you are meant to be with, you have to focus on your joy. If you focus on your pain, you will get nothing but pain. Focus on your own growth, your own healing, your own joy, your own being. Nothing else needs to be done. Well, okay, so that was direct from the masters. Motivation, lucky you. I hope that helps. Yeah, I got big chills.
Thank you for that, Linda, and thank you, Motivation, for that. I just wanted to mention to Purette, I did not see your question. I went back through and looked. So if you want to type it in, we'll stick it back up in the starred question. So go ahead and put it in again. I'm sorry, I could not find it. Just so you know. And so after Motivation is Yvonne B. for Diana. Thank you for being here today, ladies. What does the Akashic Records say is next for me?
Hi, Yvonne. Yvonne. Can you show me what's coming up for Yvonne, please? There will be a break in the cycle. The whirlwind of this particular lifetime has been a holdover from the suffragette era, where you were pretty active. Stepping forward, you are going to change your role. Not necessarily to be a follower, but rather to be vitally independent. It is something you can begin right now in this lifetime before you move on. And they're also showing me a time hop forward, so far advanced. Out in the strains of Andromeda. Space traveling. But I don't understand if you are a star being or being of the stars as a human. That part is pretty obscure. I hope that's some help, Yvonne.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that, Diana. And thank you, Yvonne, for your question. And for Viviani, we're going to go to Pierrette, who is for the opposite. For Pierrette, we're going to go to Viviani. I've got Pierrette on the brain. Will I be with a life partner within 2 years?
Hi, Perret. Let's see what they say. First thing I got is it's on the way, and then it seems like it is everything the 2 years. I didn't think they would be specific. So yeah, it's on the way. The new relationship is on the way. So I'll say yes to that. Thank you for your question, Perret. I hope that helps you.
Thank you so much for that. And Viviani, thank you for the answer. For Linda, we have Sonia who's asking, is there anything the masters want me to focus on right now on my journey?
Hi, Sonia. Focus on yourself. Focus on your healing and well-being. Follow your heart, your path will become clear. Pay attention to what calls your heart, what causes your heart to jump and show interest. But always keep the focus on your own growth and your own well-being. Lessons are not always comfortable. Lessons can be really painful. But if you focus on your own growth, your own well-being, and follow your heart, you can go through them with grace and ease. Okay, I'm not sure how much grace and ease. Well, never mind. But that's what the masters have for you today, Sonia. I hope that helped.
Yeah, thank you so much, Linda. And Sonia, thank you for that question.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and for Diana, Casey is asking, is there anything I need to know right now from my guides on my journey?
Hi, Casey. Let's see. Watch the driver's side window. Watch out your driver's side window. Be aware of things coming at you from the left. Are you referring to an automobile or figurative? They're saying in part figurative, surprises coming out of nowhere, but mostly they are saying to watch when you are driving, to double check out your driver's side window. Not necessarily another automobile, car or motorcycle, but rather for an animal coming towards you. That surprised deer, that hawk that comes down and that doesn't know you're a car. They're chasing after the mouse that they see in the field. I don't have a time frame. They're just saying stay alert from the driver's side window.
Okay.
That's some help.
That's it, Diana?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Diana. And Casey, thank you for your question. And we're going to go to Viviani with Jackie, who's asking any questions from loved ones on the other messages, not questions, from loved ones on the other side. Maybe my mom, Rebecca. This isn't mediumship. So messages from the other side, we're not going to actually give messages from loved ones. So it's been 6 months since you left. So sorry, Jackie, what we can do is go in and ask your Akashic Record Masters if they have a message for you.
Hi, Jackie. I got focus on yourself, self-care, take care of your health. You need some time to rest. Rest and self-care to recharge. That's what I have for you, Jackie. I hope that helped. And sorry for your loss.
No,
Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Viviani. And Jackie, I'm sorry for your loss as well. And for Linda, we have Star Midnight. Will relocating out of state be a good thing for me? The records don't have opinions. They're just records and information collected. So would you like to see if the records have a message for you?
Yeah.
So say yes. Go ahead.
Yeah. The thing is that the masters don't care where you live. Mostly, they don't care where you work.
They don't care if your car leaks oil either.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Sorry,
So
Randy.
it's hard to answer those kinds of questions because they're like, who cares?
Nobody's going to record that.
Nobody's
thing about a car leaking or if you're moving here or there. All they care about is your soul development. And
and also, okay, so I can ask if No, but I need a destination. And look, I'll just ask if they have any advice or messages for you, okay? Because honestly, Star Midnight, that's a question that involves a lot of free will.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of tricky where free will is concerned and future actions
Yeah.
and reading the future, like that kind of thing. It's okay. So I'll just ask if they have any advice or messages for you.
Yeah.
Follow your heart. I seem to have a records master today who is, well, anyway, the messages that I'm getting all seem to have a common theme. Follow your heart. If you're not growing and you're unhappy and in pain where you are, change where you are. Do your due diligence and figure out where would be a more nurturing place for your growth, a more comfortable place for you to be so that you can grow. But really, follow your heart. If your heart is calling, there's a reason, and you need to follow it. Or at least investigate it. Seriously investigate it before you make any moves. And that's what I've got for you, Star Midnight.
Okay. Thank you so much, Linda. And thank you, Star Midnight. So we have Millie for Viviani. What is the most important message for me right now?
Okay. Hi, Millie. Let's see. I got you're pleased with the work you're doing and you are on the right path. They want you to get out more and be around people, community. Share your light. Spend more time in nature. And if you journal, it'll be really good for you to journal. If you don't already do that, it'll be very healing for you. Very good practice for you to have. So I hope that helped, Millie. I hope that helped, and thank you for your question.
Okay. Thank you so much, Viviani. Thank you,
Mhm.
Millie, for that. And for Diana, a light worker is asking, we didn't do one for a light worker yet, right? I couldn't remember. It sounded so familiar. Is my grandmother, maternal grandmother, part of my soul life? Was she a starseed like me? Thank you.
Hi, a light worker. Yes, of course, we create soul contracts before we come in, and roles are decided in those partnerships of who's going to be the parent, who's going to be the child, who's going to be the cousin, who's going to be the best friend, who's going to be the male, who's going to be the female. It's not the first lifetime that you've had together. There have been lifetimes where you were the grandparent. It's part of the ascension process, particularly for your grandmother, as this was her ascending moment, her ascending lifetime. In other words, contract fulfilled, she may not be coming back again as she has gotten her wings. That's really all that I'm getting on that. I hope that's been some help.
Okay, thank you so much, Diana. Thank you, a light worker. For Linda, we have Dakota, who's asking, what message do the records have for me in my writing and photography journey?
Hi, Dakota. Selt. Keep working. Your messages are important to people. Keep working. Don't be discouraged. Slow and steady. You'll see. Oh, I'm getting big chills. You'll see growth soon. You'll see quite a bit of growth soon. But your writing and your photography are touching people's hearts and are necessary to raise people's awareness and to raise people's vibration. So keep doing what you're doing. That's all they have to say.
Okay.
Just
Thank
keep
you.
working.
Yeah. Thank you, Linda, for that. And thank you, Dakota, for your message. And thank you, Denise, so much for that beautiful donation. And
Thank you so much.
distribute it well and enjoy it. But thank you. That was very thoughtful of you.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's appreciated.
Yes, thank you.
And so we're going to go to, is it Viviani next? Yeah. Heather, or Nana, Heather wants to know, can I find out what my path is, or if I'm doing what I should be doing? The card I pulled for myself today was, I don't know what that is.
Oh, hi, Heather. I don't know what that
Oh,
card is too, but let's see what they say. Okay.
Thank goodness we're in sync.
Yeah. Office. Okay.
It was Vu.
Vulnerability. I see she's posted.
Oh, is that
The card that she pulled for today was vulnerability.
Okay.
okay?
Thank
Good.
you. Thank you.
That's helpful.
I get that you are on the right path. You need to work a little on your confidence level. And, I get, don't sell yourself short. Um, and I got, you continue to grow, but you'll be good to consider taking some classes. I don't know if you're thinking about taking some classes next, but this is what I got for you, and I hope it helped you, Heather. Thank you for your question.
Oh, thank you, Viviani, and thank you, Anna, for that. And Carolyn for Diana is asking, was my mother in this life in my life before? Thank you.
Hi, Carolyn. Yes. In reference to what the masters had said earlier about the soul contract, yes. We repeat lifetimes with the same people. Sometimes we're relatives, sometimes we're friends, sometimes we're just acquaintances that come and go for a certain amount of time to learn and exchange lessons that lead us to our higher selves, to our own ascension. For as humans and experiencing the life of the human is to be our higher selves and to get to the point where we no longer have to come back in order to attain that higher self. So yes, the two of you have been together over several lifetimes with role reversals in many different directions. I hope that's helped, Carolyn. That's the end of transmission.
Thank you so much for that, Diana, and thank you, Carolyn, for your question. We just have 3 more questions, so we're going to plow through. And Linda, Aaron's asking, please tell me about my happiest lifetime. Will I meet anyone from that life in this one?
Hi, Erin. Thanks for your question. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Your happiest your happiest lifetime. So I'm going to sort of answer this question backwards. The people that are in your life now, like your family and your close friends, and you know, you've all been together for quite a number of lifetimes, switching roles, like Val described earlier, or sorry, Diana described earlier, and so you've all been together for a long, long, long time. I'm looking at a life in Greece, what we call Greece now. on the island of Crete before. Oh, okay. So this is before the big tsunami that destroyed that civilization. Nice life, sunny, lots to eat. You're happy. Your kids are happy. There's no wars coming. There haven't been wars for a long time now. Like maybe your grandfather can remember a war, but nobody in your generation has had to suffer it. Yeah, that was your happiest lifetime in Crete before the destruction of that civilization.
Wow. Good to know. Thank you, Linda.
Go visit Crete, Erin, if you can. I've never been there, but the pictures are wonderful. And just
I've been
looking
there
at
many times, and it's really a nice little island.
yeah,
Yeah, nice
yeah,
little chunk of land with some beautiful, not castles. What are they? They're dwellings.
yeah,
They're for the royalty and things.
palaces,
Yeah, the powerful,
yeah.
but beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a really nice place just from the pictures. So just go look
Mhm.
at some of that and see if that brings up. I mean, you might have weird dreams for a while.
Thank you for that, Linda, and thank you, Erin, for that question. And for Viviani, Simply Julie's asking, hello, lovely ladies. Will I be moving in the future to be closer to water? Is there a reason for me being in a dry place for most of my life that I don't really resonate with? So that's a question you can look at and see why you put yourself in that position.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Simply Julie. The only thing I got, Julie, is they want you to make a choice, is that you have to make a choice. Regarding, I asked why you're in a place that is, you living in a dry place for most of your life that you don't resonate with. It's about you making a choice. Then I just got moving is an option, but you need to make. I just got the same thing again. And moving is an option, but you need to make that choice. So I guess just about the free will choices that you have to make. So I hope that helps you. I know I didn't get much. Thank you for your question,
Thank
Julie.
you, Viviani, for that. And thank you,
Mhm.
Simply Julie, for your question. And the last question for Diana is Diane Gee. I would like to ask, are there any recurring cycles in my lifetimes that I need to clear in this lifetime?
Hi, Diane. The cycle of Saturn is every 7 years, but it also is in a square. The first is a square, the second is the opposition, the third is the closing square, the fourth is back to the beginning with a lesson having been learned. Keep track of your Saturn returns, as we all should. In particular, your next Saturn return will help you make the changes that you have been trying to create. Look back in those 7-year increments at the things that had occurred and how you found your way through them, out of them, and beyond them. End of transmission.
Okay.
Can I address Casey? Because Diana's like, oh my God, did that sound disastrous? So anybody, and Casey, I hope you're still here. It wasn't so much about a disastrous moment as it is about, well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Stay watchful, as we all should be, just human to human. We should always be.
Right. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So we understand. So it's either Linda or Viviani for this episode that does the clearing. Viviani, Linda, how she pointed to Viviani.
I'm very bad at doing clearing.
Intermuted Viviani.
I screw up the words all the time.
Okay.
Well, I did it last time, so if Viviani wants to go, it's perfectly fine with me. You're muted, sweetie.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Okay.
Okay.
I asked the Akashic Records Masters to please clear this group, including animals and all those who may be watching later, of all that does not serve their highest good, and replace it with high vibration energy in all cellular structure, in all spacing time and spacing between, in all past lives and all future lives, all ancestral lineages, for the highest good of the group, the animals, those watching later, and humanity. I ask that this clearing be done now with love and gratitude. Thank you, Akashic Records Masters. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, that was powerful. Thank you. Thank you, Viviani,
Thank you, Akashic
for
Records
that.
Masters. Thank you, the Masters.
Thank you. And
Mhm.
so with that, we're going to close the records. And I would like to close the records for this group, our
Mhm.
fur babies and those who watch in the future, by thanking the light for the truth. I would like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy. And I would like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion toward our soul's purpose. And with this, we lock the records of this group and those who watch in the future. The records are now closed. Okay.
Lovely.
Did you want to say something, Diana? Or
Well,
Mhm. Go ahead.
I have a little inner thing going on right now because I just got a message that Teresa Ford's 43-year-old daughter just died.
Oh,
who just died?
Teresa Ford's daughter, who is
Oh.
43 years old.
Oh,
And I can't help but wonder if that is somehow connected to what I was seeing. I know none of the circumstances, this just came through.
mm-hmm.
So I have a little confusion of my own going on right now.
you know what? I can understand how they might parallel, but
Yeah.
I would trust what you've received for
Yep.
the person in front of you, and
Yep.
if it coincided in some way,
Yep.
that
I will let you know.
the similarities were there at the
Mhm.
time. So I just want to say, Diana's conscientious.
Well, and it happens sometimes, right? I mean, because you're there.
So I want to thank everybody for being here with us. And we love all of you in the chat. And we're sorry we can't get to every single question. We did get through 18 of them. That's a lot.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah,
It
went
was
by
a lot.
fast.
And we really appreciate your energy while you're here. And the donation from Denise is very welcomed and thankful. We're thankful for it.
Yes.
So, we'll see you all next week.
Mhm.
Same day,
Yeah.
same time. So we're going to say goodbye for now. Mwah. Sending you lots of love and good energy.